Willoughby thing. I've got to dig into that and find out exactly what's happened. I wouldn't mind betting the police have been watching that fella for quite a while for them to have suddenly swooped.
Who was that big fat guy you told me that had been arrested?
That's the guy that apparently he was going to kidnap and murder Holly Willoughby. And he's been arrested and charged and presumably remanded.
Has he been charged?
Yes, he's been charged. And he was up before the court because they, you know, when they're in a court, they're not allowed the photographs, so they have an artist do an impersonation. You know, not an impersonation, a thingy. So they did one of them. They did a sketch of the guy, and he just confirmed his name and address.
Yeah.
I would imagine he's been remanded in custody as opposed to remanded to.
So this is an internet troll who has been plotting on Facebook or other platforms to kill Holly Willoughby and kidnap her and...
Well, I think the kidnapping would come before the kill.
Yes.
I think that was the plan.
Yeah, it would.
Kidnap, torture and then murder. I think that's what they said.
Well, I hope this is going to be a lesson to internet trolls to watch this space and see what happens to you.
Well, yes, it's very sad. I mean, it's like I was saying yesterday with the crossbow guy. It's very, very sad that their lives are just, you know, that's a whole chunk of life gone.
Yeah, but he wasn't an internet troll with crossbow guy. I mean, we're talking internet trolls.
Oh, I think he might have been. Yes, he was certainly influenced by social media and was on the internet.
Well, it's conspiracy.
But I mean, why?
Conspiracy to kill someone is worse than actually plotting to kill someone.
Personally, Holly
You're looking at 6 years for planning to kill someone.
Holly is not my cup of tea. Right, I'm not that into her. But she's, you know, I don't find her that offensive either. The guy's obviously, and it's not just him, there's apparently a whole group of them, and there's a guy in America who was the hitman, and they raised money, and they paid the hitman, and they booked the hitman a ticket to London. That's a lot. I would imagine the guy in America is going to be arrested as well, receiving money to kill somebody, whether you kill them or not. That's conspiracy.
No, conspiracy doesn't exist in America, I'm told. I stand to be corrected on that. Tell me, guys. But in the UK, if you all conspire to commit a criminal offence, that in itself is an offence. Whereas I think in America, it's not an offence until you've actually committed the offence. I don't know for sure.
Well, I would imagine there will be some federal offence he's broken and he will be arrested for it. I just can't imagine the States not doing something about it. The UK, I guess it would be the Met, wouldn't it? Or is it Thames Valley? I don't know which police, I don't know where ITV headquarters are.
It depends where the kidnapping was going to take place.
I think outside ITV studios.
Well, that would be within the Met, wouldn't it?
I don't know where ITV studios is. Could be Thames Valley, could be the Met.
It used to be Thames Television Centre, Teddington Lock, Middlesex, didn't it?
I've no idea, Graham.
If you had to send a postcard to Magpie,
But the point is,
Magpie.
this guy, I don't think he knows Holly. I don't think he's ever met Holly. I don't think there's been any sort of personal issue. She's done anything to him. So presumably it's just because she's a celebrity and he has become wound up, and he was part of a group, you know, I don't mean like a group of terrorists, I mean like
That's it. The window's broken. The window winder mechanism.
There was a group of them, you know, and this is what I was saying. Sounds like they've all been winding each other up about how much they hate Holly. They've gotten things out of proportion. They've taken it to a whole new level. They've crowdfunded. They've paid a hitman. They've paid for his ticket. The police apparently found weapons and devices and plans and how it was all going to work. I mean, if the guy's going to lose 10 years, 20 years of his life, did he really hate Holly enough? Was it worth it?
If you really, really don't like a television presenter, why don't you just turn over to a different channel? I mean, hey, why plot up?
Fuck it, let's get a crossbow.
Plan a kidnapping and murder. What? is in people's heads? They're on loony juice, honestly.
Yeah.
They're on a different planet to everybody else, surely, to God. What's wrong with people?
This guy had weight issues, and so then he had health issues, and he did say,
So
apparently he was on a BBC programme about weight loss a few years ago, and he'd said to them his mental health had gone down, he didn't leave the house, he was depressed and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's where I believe that sort of thing can start. And then...
So let's plot up on a pretty girl on the telly that we don't like. What?
Or plot up on anybody, you know, absolutely anybody. It seems to be quite a thing that's going on at the moment. It's quite scary, isn't it? I still don't take those stupid comments last night. I don't take them seriously.
Yeah, but she's massively popular, isn't she?
She is. She's massively famous and high profile. Maybe.
Why?
Do you think Philip Schofield hired him? You naughty boy, Philip.
Don't say Philip. You can't say that. You can't say that. You silly girl.
It's obviously a joke. Of course Philip Schofield didn't employ him, but I wonder if he was a member of the group under an anonymous name.
Several Twitter handles.
And they're all Phil Schofield.